gingerbread men, candy canes, snowflakes, Christmas bulbs, and of course Santa Claus himself. That means it is of course Christmas time, coming up in a couple of days as of the posting of this video. And well, I thought we'd take a ride on my train now that it is finally fixed. So let's do that on the Christmas route at Maricopa Live Steamers. And more appropriately, there is the little nativity scene with the baby Jesus here. So without any further ado, let's get my train out. I'll give you a bit of an update on the fleet, and let's take a ride at Maricopa Live Steamers. Now I already unlocked it, so all we gotta do to get my engine out of here, lift this panel out of the way, and there's my Super Mac. Got a couple of train cars for riding on. Let's pull this out, get it on the track, and take a ride. Now to get my train onto the mainline tracks, we have to use this contraption here that's to the right of me. Let's take a quick look at this to see what we are looking at. This thing is one of the transfer table lifts. Now this can be adjusted to any height because each person, many privately owned containers here with their own height and different standards slightly, but this table lifts up and down, which I'll show you in a second, and of course it moves down the rails, I guess. And there's a second one down there with a permanent table which has set heights for the steaming bays as well as the expressway line down there. So we're going this way to set up the train after we get it on the table, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Now, if you've seen my channel for any length of time, or been a regular viewer, you'll see that the first two parts, the locomotive and the riding car, have stayed the same. But my second flat bench riding car, whatever you will, I have turned into this gondola. Now I am building a second one of these instead, but for now I have this set up. I've also ordered the correct trucks because these are arch bar style that are not correct for this modern style of gondola which I'm going for. However, this ancient gondola that I have no idea who built it or when, I acquired for free. I put some trucks under it that I got for a good price. So yeah, I need to adjust the height on that car to match the rest of my train. So, and I do have a boxcar which will be coming soon. Finally, I do have another caboose being constructed, so this will turn out to be about a 6-car train when all said and done. But we'll see if I keep everything. That remains to be seen. Stay tuned. Okay, now we're at the train station, Adobe City, and Adobe Junction's right up ahead of us. I already set the switches, so let's take a ride out on the Winchester, no, not Winchester, that's something else, out on the Warner line, and going back on the Aren't-Shoe. Now these are different divisions, which you could see a whole map about this place, which I can link in the description. But let's take a ride for the Christmas lights. I'm doing this during the day since this is the only time I actually have to film this, since I work the nights that the Christmas lights are going on, including the night that this video will be uploaded, as well as the following night, so it'll be Friday and Saturday night, which will be the last runs of the year, I believe, and then I will have another video posted in the new year. So see you in the new year after this video, but let's take a ride and check out the Christmas lights. Now let's get this little fella turned on. Battery kill switch. Turns on the headlight. A little button for the horn, which I can press with my foot easily. And let's get going. I hope I didn't hurt your ears, so shall we? This is Adobe Junction, and we're taking the far left line to Warner. Once we're out of the yard, it's 5 miles an hour, top speed for my engine. There's better points of interest later on, so we'll cut to that. I stand corrected. Right off the bat, we got a few sights. This is Fisher Industrial Park. Certainly got a lot of sightings and storage. Fisher. Phoenix, there's no such thing as a white Christmas, sort of like California. So, make do with what we got. So, decorations or drive up north to Flagstaff in the Grand Canyon. But, I still have my fun. Everyone does. Here's the racetrack again, or the speedway. And we're at the appropriately named Race Watch. Don't go on that track. There's a little grandstand here for people to see what's going on. And here we are nearing the North Pole. We got Santa Claus and his reindeer. And right around the bend is the main attraction of the train ride. And we're coming up to a junction, so if we slow down to 3 miles an hour, all estimations for my engine. I wonder who set this. It's supposed to go to the right. Ah, that's better. Each of those boxes has a projector in them for different scenes or music to be played when the trains go by, including Santa's workshop, elves, Santa reading story times, a fireplace, the whole thing. Even got some reindeer set up with lights all decorated on them. And now we are on the inbound track at Aren't Junction. A few blow-ups for Santa, Mickey, got Donald, Minnie too. And down the whole way back, this is all uphill by the way, lights adorn the sides of the track on these little posts that have been put up. Even got lights hanging from above up ahead here. Let's see what these signs have to say. The Burma shave signs, if you will, if you know what that is. Trains don't wander all over the map because nobody sits in the engineer's lap. Here's Seagraves, which is just a siding or spur track. More Christmas decorations and lights. And more lights coming around ahead of us on the left side of the track. This is the inbound double track of Orange Shoe. Over there is the outbound track. And if you're wondering, those are concrete ties. I might do a spotlight video about the track situation around here too at some point, but we'll see. And if you see a blue block, that means it's a bad track condition. So, nice and easy through those. Valley. Some sort of canopy. Now we are making the long grade uphill. After Harnish Valley, it's pretty much a straight shot back up to the junction for Adobe City. Here's Wesley Crossing and Wesley Y. Certainly takes a toll on the battery. More lights from above, of course. And for some reason there are advertisements here, and I don't know why. I don't even know if that phone number would work if you could read it. And there are some signals here. Green signal, clear to enter. But we do have a red signal above us, so watch out. Ah, turn green, there we go. We're taking the left track back around into the station. And we have a yellow signal, proceed with caution, yard limits, so slow down. And with that, we are turning around back to the station. If you did enjoy the video, consider subscribing, like, comment, all those good YouTube stuff. Obligatory YouTube stuff, frankly, but it does really help out. At least check out some other videos, that does help me out too. So, thank you so much for watching. This is Nate's Vintage Trains. Merry Christmas to you all, and to all of you, a good night. I might post something on Christmas, but in the meantime, keep it old school, Jesus loves you, and God bless you all.